Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, everybody. And today you must have seen the difference. We have three guys here instead of two guys usually. So my name is Albert Tan from Download Silo, and on my left hand side is Leo Ku, and on the left hand side bottom is Vijay Anand. How are you guys? I'm
I am.
talking to the speaker. Vijay, how are you?
I am good. Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Okay, no problem. So let's test something, whether is it anybody on the line. So we have seen, I think we have about seven people online. So guys, if you can see us and hear us talking, please do the necessary as usual. We'd like you to show your face and also profile photo by clicking the link that I'm going to put up here. So hold on a second. Okay, it's the usual housekeeping that we must do. Okay, so just click that link, wave.video slash live slash video. It will show your name and also a profile photo. So guys, good morning again, or maybe good afternoon, good evening, good day. So today we are going to deep dive into this ASE Facebook live session where we have invited Leo Ku and also Vijay Anand to be with us. So unfortunately, we could not have founder Wibowo to with us, but he might be coming in the in the chat, to answer any question. If he's not in, he will come back tomorrow to actually answer all those questions that we cannot answer. So guys, please don't be disheartened. And we have three giveaway prizes for you to win. In case you are looking for good giveaway. So before we start, I look at it. We have Nguyen Tuan Long and also Ran Chua. Okay, Ran Chua, how are you from Malaysia?
Hi, Ryan.
Okay, guys, I think you have a few other guys, but I couldn't see your name. Oh, I see all of you here. So no worry. Let's start. We have a lot of the thing to do. Okay, guys, this is our agenda for the day. So let me do the screen. Yeah. Okay, first we do introduction, and next we actually say why a single plugin is better than multiple plugins. So the plugin today we are talking about is ASE Pro. Is a short form of admin and a site enhancement pro plugin in WordPress. So before we actually go into the detail of how is it all about, there are actually two portions of this ASE plugin. They have actually free features as well as pro features. So free features mean you can download it free to use without any limits. And for pro version, you have to pay, of course. Then after that, we will actually tell you what is the pricing and the plans. And before we end, we will, as usual, we also do a question and answer. Hopefully, the speaker here will be able to answer those questions. If not, the founder will come back to our chat to answer all the questions. And last but not the least will be three giveaway. And we have three giveaway prizes to be won, if I'm not wrong. The prizes, we have two solo prizes and also one team prizes. So let's move to the next agenda. So these are the three posts that we have in our Facebook group. I will show you later what are they. And for information, if you could not or you do not have time to go our live, you can actually go to this video review in our YouTube, and this is the link. Or later we actually show you what is the complete feature listing of ASE, and we also maybe Leo will actually answer that question of competition, ASE Pro versus WP Extended Pro. So this is the three what I call presentation we are going to do as well. Next, move to the next one. Okay, I think that's all I have for this agenda. And before we start, I would like to show you actually what is ASE. So look at this website. Uh, it's actually quite simple website. It's a modular and lightweight WordPress plugin, which can easily, potentially, replace 54 plugin that you might be using. But I don't think we're going to replace every plugin that you're going to use. We're going to talk about some of the plugin, which are the just common one. So let's remove some of the disturbances on the screen. Okay, the first one and also the name. Show time. Okay, let me put the names on the left hand side. Yeah. So guys, this is the website of ASE. And it's a very simple website. And for your information, they have 10,000 sites that are using ASE, free and also pro, and 100,000 update downloads, 120 plus review. Most of them are 5-star, and 100 plus releases by this founder. And they have 54 module up to yesterday or today. Okay. And these are some of the ASE Pro module, custom content type, admins column managers, admin menu organizers, media categories, image upload control web, with WP conversion, and there's a lot more. So we are not going to tell you now. We're going to demo to you how actually it's going to be used, in a real website. Oh, there are some motorcycle around. I believe it's from Vijay side. So before we actually go into the demo, let me show you one slide that is actually very important. Okay, this slide is actually the number of features, module category and also the individual modules, and what is included in the ASE free and what is included in the ASE Pro. Over this side, this ASE Pro having some extension or maybe some better features if you buy ASE Pro. Scroll down, and the module available will be 54 out of which there are 6 actually available in ASE Pro only. And out of 54, there are 3 modules with some pro features. There are 8 of them. So these are the features that we are going to go through tonight. But rest assured, we cannot finish everything. 54 module, we need 3 to 5 hours to complete everything. So within this 1 hour or so, we try our best to give you some overview and maybe some in-depth explanation and demo by Liu Ku on the pro features. So without further ado, let me go into this ASE free module. So guys, you can see that this is the dashboard of this test site, that is set up. And on the left-hand side, you can see that there are 8 categories: content management, admin interface, login, logout, custom code, disable component, security, optimization, and utilities. These are the main categories. When you click one of the categories, you will see some of the modules on the middle column. Okay, so for example, admin, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 modules, 7 modules here. So when you install this plugin, you actually can access it through 2 places. That is from the tool side, where you can enhancement this side, or maybe you can actually go to your install plugin, where you actually have this plugin called admin and site enhancement bracket ASE. So you just go to the dashboard of this ASE, you just click here, or maybe here. It's the same thing. When you click here, or just now the place. Okay, guys, we're going to do some what I call division of labor. Okay, I will start with some free features, and I will go through content management that is here. Then after that, Vijay will go through admin interface and login logout. He will take care of this. Then I will continue to do custom code, disable component, security feature, optimization, and utilities. So these are the free features. So for the pro features, and we have invited our Liu Ku to actually do the 6 modules of the pro features. And you can see that these 6 modules are here: custom content types, media categories, AVIF upload, Custom code, this code snippet feature is under Pro. Then we have utilities, I think. No, I think it's here, one of them is here. Admin column manager. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one will be, what is last one? Leo, can you remember? Let me go through this. Hold on. Let me go through this one. It's easier for me. Yeah, the red color is content, custom content type, media categories, AVIF upload, means column manager, code snippets, and the last one is export import. So because there are so many modules, so I also confused. Okay, so these are the modules that Leo Ku will do. So without further ado, let me go into my demo. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask in the chat, and hopefully the two gentlemen will help to answer. If not, we'll let the founder to answer. Okay, guys, content management. So there are actually many modules up here, and first one is actually content duplication. So when you toggle it to the right hand side, it's turned blue, which means this is activated. So before activation, you need to save your changes, or else it won't get activated. So as usual, when you go to why do we need content management? Very simple. Sometimes you want to duplicate a post that you actually created before. You have a new post or new page. So let me see. This is a demo site. Let me check. Okay, you can see that this is the pages dashboard. We have about page, contact page, home page, podcast page, all the pages that be created. So if you want to duplicate one of these pages, how do you do it? There are actually many plugins available. They call it duplicator. So right now, before activation of the module, you can't do any duplication. So let me do the toggle to the right hand side and save changes. Go back to this pages dashboard. Let's refresh it to make it okay. So you can see that the word duplicate is there. So it's very easy. You just click this button, or any post that you want to duplicate, you just duplicate. Then there will be a duplication. For example, you want to do duplicate this podcast, just duplicate. So the duplicate will is in the bracket. So you can do whatever edit, or maybe edit with your Elementor or whatever your page builder. So it's as simple as that. So let's toggle it back and then save changes. And the next one is actually content orders. So it enable you to custom ordering all the pages, a hierarchical content. For example, you want to have this, let me toggle it so that it's easy to explain. You can have some pages that is hierarchical, or maybe the landing pages. So you can actually do that. So it's useful for you to actually do them in the WP admin side, in the front end as well. So the next one is a media replacement. Media replacement basically is like something you want to change some of the photo or video, but sometimes it's difficult in the sense that you need to go to the media library, go to the post, then click replace. But then sometimes all the link will be what they call replace, and the URL also change, your permalink also change. So you have to solve this problem. It's very simple. There are some actually media replacement plugin that you can use. So with this ASE, this is one of the module you can actually easily do that. So let's say we toggle this one. We save. Sorry, we save it now and go to one of the pages. For example, these are pages that I've created. So let's edit with Elementor. Okay, for example, I want to change this media. So as usual, the normal way is we go to chain. So this is the media. So for example, you want to change a media. you have to replace this media. Normally, you have to delete it permanently and then upload it again. But if you use this media replacement module, there is a new function over here. You can actually select new media over here, and either you click here. Let me see. Select new module. Either upload the file here, or you select the module over here. So for example, let me select my file. Okay, this is my file. So I change the yellow color over here. Just click select. So it's done. Then go back to our pages. Okay, we have to go back to the pages. Refresh. So I think we need to hard refresh over here. So this is how we do. So I don't want to go and do hard refresh now. So this is how we do the changes of the media. So next, move to the next one is SVG upload. SVG upload, a lot of time WordPress will not be able to allow you to upload SVG file because of the danger of malware, because it's that happening very widespread. So that's why a lot of plugins are coming out, so that you can actually upload using a special plugin. So this one is quite simple. If you upload it or you will toggle it, you are able to actually expand it. Then you see that you want to allow administrator or maybe your editor to upload. So you have to decide which are the person or which role of your user are be able to upload the SVG file. Simple as that. So external permalink, these two are quite similar. So for example, sometimes you have in your site or your pages, you want to directly go to the page that you want. For example, over here, okay, this is a sample page. So this is the what they call permalink. So it's a sample page over here, but you want to redirect it to an external page. You can do it very easily here. Just toggle here, save changes. Let's go back to the sample page. Let's refresh it and edit the page. Okay, we should not edit it first. It's actually go to the external page that I set earlier. So let me go back, save changes. This page, we have to go back to the page, sample page over here. I think we have to go back to the pages over here first, edit the pages. Okay, this is the external link I'm talking about. So instead of showing your current sample page in your page here, you want to send it to the external link. So for example, I put my external link as my website here. So we just update it. Then we go back to the pages. Where is the pages? Okay. So check again to make sure that this is going to the external page. Copy it, go to the next. Okay, just update it. It should send to our page, but it doesn't send to our page. Oh yeah, it sent to our page. So this is what I'm trying to say just now. Even though that the permalink is actually that permalink, but actually come to my page, external page. So sometimes it's a little bit complicated to see here. If you have any question, just ask in the chat, and I hope that we can explain to you. Let's move back to our. Have to log in again. No, just go back to the enhancement. Dismiss. Okay, permalink. Okay, open external link to in a new tab. So most of the time, when you click the link, for example, your external link in your page or document or whatever, it normally open in the same tab. So, but for SEO purposes, and also so that people will actually still stay in your site, you want them to open it in the external tab. So this is how you do it. So this function is available, and the other function is allow custom navigation item to open in new tab. If you have custom navigation menu, you can do that as well. And for auto publish, you can also do that if you have a missed schedule. So I'm not going to go into detail. So that's all I have for the content management. And Vijay, would you like to
Yeah,
do your part on this admin and also log in, log out? And I will take a rest.
yeah,
Can you share your screen?
yes. So I'm sharing the screen.
Okay.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, that is your screen. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So this is the admin interface. Here we can clean up the admin bar. We just have to turn on this, and then we can remove this. We can manage or customize this admin bar. We can remove the WordPress logo, and each and every aspect of this we can manage. For example, if you don't need this howdy, we can just turn it on and save this, and you can see that it removes this. So this is very useful when you want to remove a lot of items we don't typically use, and like remove the fluff out of this, so we can use that for this. And the next thing is the hide admin notices. So in the dashboard we have a lot of notices here, and we have these widgets here. So what we can do is we can turn on this hide admin notices, and we also have the next thing, the disable dashboard widgets. So if we just turn on, it will display all the widgets that we have currently. So let's say we want to remove all these three, and then we just save. And if you go back to the dashboard, you can see that the notices have gone and the other widgets have gone. So it kinds of gives you a clean interface. So I'm just turning it off again. And then we can turn off this whole admin bar for certain users. That's very useful when we don't want them to, they don't have any need for the admin bar. And then we can also make the admin bar wider. For example, let's say I wanted to have 260 px. I'm just saving it, and you'll see the admin bar has gone wider. So maybe for certain use cases that's useful. And then and another very interesting is the admin menu organizer. So here we can, it's drag and drop, so it's very easy to use. So we can just drag and drop this menu, and we lot of time we don't actually use all of these certain for example, in WooCommerce we use a lot of products, so we can organize this in um, to the organize the menu that we use frequently. I'm just moving the dashboard to the top and the media to the top, for example, and saving this. And you see the media has gone to the top. That's uh, uh, that's what the admin menu organizer does. And admin columns manager Leiko will be taking care of. And the enhance list tables, in tables we have a lot of columns, so we can customize this to show additional columns, and also remove certain columns that we don't need. So for example, I am turning on this featured image column, and this, then saving this, and here you see the featured image column is added, and the comment section is all gone. So that's what this does. I'm just turning it off. And the next thing is the login logout. Uh, we can change the login URL. A lot of security plugins have this, so we basically can put in any extension and just change the backend login URL. Uh, and the next thing is the site identity in the login page. So this kinds of pulls in from the custom site icon that you put in. So I'll show an example of this. So the site, it's the WordPress icon is there. So I'm just turning it on, and you see the site icon has changed. So it's an visual change, but it's very it's for some it's going to be very useful. And then when you turn on this login logout menu, it's going to enable the login logout for any menu that you have. And the last login column, when you turn it on, in the users list page, it's going to show you when each user has last login. And uh, and another thing is the redirect after login and redirect after logout. And um, this is going to be very useful when you're using membership sites, when we want certain users to be redirected to certain URLs. So we can just turn it on, put in the extension URL, and any extension that URL that you want them to go to once they log in or when they log out, and save this. So this is as far as the admin interface and the login logout is concerned. And over to Albert. Yes.
Thank
Thank
you,
you. Thank you.
Vijay. So you're done, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let's share my screen. Okay, guys. I mean, I have a few members actually ask me how many plugin can this ASE replace. They have 54 modules actually. So these are some of the modules plugin that they can actually replace. Potentially it can replace 54 plugin if there is such a plugin. Okay. So for example, content duplication, you can actually replace a post duplicator, duplicate post. The links are here. This is one of the posts that I make in our Facebook group, or you can actually check it out. When you're free. For example, media replacement. The most popular competitor will be Enable Media Replace. This is by Short Pixel. So Short Pixel Pro, you have it there, and this is a free one. And FVG, of course, you can have a few of them. Then admin menu organizer, you can actually replace admin menu editor. And for the pro version, which Lioku will go into in detail a little bit later on. And there are six. I actually listed out some of the what you call a replacement plugin that you can actually replace. So some of them are free. For example, these are in the WordPress.org is free. Some of them are basically paid, like for this one, two set. So some of them are here. And media categories, they can replace some of this plugin. And I remember 1 or 2 years back, uh, very popular plugin called Happy File. I also have that. So basically the same function. You create a media category, and you actually replace that plugin. Then AVIF, this is a new file format, which I do not know actually what it is, but let's let Liu will explain a little bit maybe. But Liu also told me that he can't do it because he needs some certain what they call server files, different server file. And admin column manager is quite popular in some developer like it. So as for example, Leo actually like this admin column manager. There is actually one that is a pro version of it. And code snippet manager is very popular with some agencies. So for simple code snippet or whatever, you can actually replace all those free code snippet over here. And some of them of you actually using WP Codebox or maybe the pro version of WP Code. So I will let Lioku to explain actually how is it can be replaced. And one more thing is you can also replace this WP Extended Pro. So I think this is the one I'm talking about. This site pula. This this spreadsheet is prepared by Leo. Thank you, Leo. Actually, prepared this one. On this column B, you can see that ASE is having all this module. Yes mean it has this module, and WP Extended Pro have this module called Y, and M mean no. Okay, and of course some of the modules are overlapping. So there are some features that ASE also not available. Don't have it. For example, over here. So, but I think some of them could be the same. Real like row editor, right? So I'm not sure, but because I don't use WP Extended Pro, so these are the function. These are the what they call features compared side by side for ASE and also WP Extended. Okay, without going to bore you further, let me go into our free version. There are a few more that I want to talk about. So custom code. So custom code, basically you can actually do a few things over here. For example, you want to adjust your custom admin CSS and also your front end CSS. You just toggle it, then write your code here. That's it, very simple. Same thing for here, front end CSS. Do your custom front end CSS. Or this is the code that I'm just testing it. So I'm not going to put it up because just for testing purposes. And this is interesting. So this one, a lot of people need it, I would say. For example, I see some people asking, I don't know who, I think it's Andy Lim or what, asking me, can you replace HESI, one of the header and footer plugin, we call it. So where you can actually put your Google tag, analytic tag, or maybe Accents code, either in the header or in the body, or maybe at the footer. So this is the place to put all your code. So it's quite simple, straightforward. Just put the code there and that's it, Let's move to the next one. Okay, custom body class will be you actually add your custom body code over here. And if you have advertisement, you are in the advertisement, you can actually add your ads text or your what they call apps ad text over here. But personally, I don't do this, so I actually do not know how to do it. But the function is there. Okay. Let's and the last one is manage your robot stack. This is interesting because this is just toggle the switch, then you can actually decide what type of user agent or what type of disallowed what they call pages that you don't allow the what they call the bot or the caller to actually crawl your sites. So under normal circumstances, you have to do FTP to access to your root directory to actually change your robot text. Or maybe you have to, if you use a SEO plugin, normally there will be one that is actually you can change the robot text. But over here, it's easy for you because it's very simple, just change your whatever robot text over here and toggle it, then that's it. So you don't have to go into another FTP file transfer, go into your root directory, get the file and then upload it again. So this saves a lot of time in that sense. Okay, let's move to the next four category because I'm running short of time because I need to have Lioku to explain the pro version. As I say, if you really need to explain all the thing or do a demo, you need 3 hours at least. 3 hours, believe me. So if you are short of time, you can actually view my video over here. I actually done a video in YouTube, so it actually take about 50 minutes, to explain some, not all the function, actually most of the function in this ASE. So it's in our YouTube channel. You can go ahead and what I call watch it later. Let's move back. Okay, disable component. So this is interesting in certain aspect. So things that I like will be like, for example, disable Gutenberg blocks. Uh, you know that Guten block is getting very popular, but sometimes it could be very annoying to see the blocks. So you can actually disable them in various places when you do editing, or you want to disable everything also can, or maybe selectively. So this is a very good function or media, no, good features. Then this is a disable block-based widget and a setting screen. So you want to restore the classic widget, that kind of thing. So there's no effect on the block themes, okay? And for security purposes and also from prevent spam, sometimes you want to disable all the comments in various locations. For example, your pages, landing pages, post media, or all the plugin. It's good to do it here because it's just one click. You can do everything. No comment in your all your posts or whatever pages selectively. So this is something that I like very much. And for this one, disable REST API is important because a lot of hackers like to hack your site by testing this, So make sure that, you have to somehow disable your REST API so that, don't let the malware or the hacker to access it. And disable feed is something that, some people like to disable all of them, or maybe some people just let it be. It's up to you. And this function, disable all update, and I think everybody will be agreeable to me because, for example, I was talking to Leo, WordPress 6.4, there are already some broken sites in the wild. So sometimes you do not want your client or your website to auto update all the plugin or maybe the theme or whatever. So this is the button, disable all update. So normally I will actually update manually after convinced that there's no other comment from other people in the WordPress community that this plugin is safe to update, or maybe the theme is safe to update. So normally this is very important. I feel that. Then disable smaller component. There are many components which I would say there are so many things that you want to do, but then, for example, you want to disable the jQuery migrate on the front end, you can do that. So disable generator meta tag, you can do that. Version number, that kind of thing, you can do that. So please check out this plugin. There is a free version in the WordPress repository, and try it for yourself. To convince yourself. This is something that you should have. Next, move to the security. Security, in the sense that if you want to have real security, you need to buy a security plugin. But this is the starting point. Starting point in the sense that you can limit login attempt. For example, some people like to hack you. Maybe after attempt you want to lock them out. If not, they will be continue 10, 20 times. So this is something that you must think about. So this is very common actually. You need to limit your login attempt. And these two, the auto slug and also the email obfuscator, which means a lot of spam or crawler, or maybe how to call it, a lot of robots, actually try to scrape your website to look for an email, to look for auto slug. Then they will try to log in using the author name in the backend. So you want to make it not visible to the bot. You actually can do this. So this is something that I find that is very useful, because all this can be what you call achieved by using a separate plugin, and it costs you money. So with this, one plugin can do so many things. Okay, disable XML RPC, very, very important, because this one will prevent your site from brute force, DDoS or DOS. And also, normally, the first thing you do when you're opening up set up a website, this is one of the first important thing you must do, disable that, XML and RPC. Okay, optimization. Okay, optimization, there are three over here. For example, image upload control. So you can actually do a few things. You can actually limit the size of your image to certain size. For example, let's say accidentally you're actually taking very good photo, and then it's a 4K, you want to upload it, so then you cannot do it. So you just using this to limit the size maybe to 120, 1920. So this is a way to image control upload. And in the pro version or image control version, image upload control version, over here, you can actually, no, sorry. you can actually convert the file into, how do you call it, WebPG, right? WebP, okay, that's one. This is another function. You can convert the BMP, PNG, JPP to WebP instead of JP, because that will save you a lot of space. But this is only available in the Pro version. Okay, revision control. I could tell you a story. When I first started in WordPress, I was doing a lot of what I call amendment on the site, on the page, one page or one post. It got up to few hundred revision. I didn't know that, but actually it slowed down my site already. So I now from here I actually understand that no, you should limit your revision, to 10 or maybe to less. But it can go up very fast, to 100 or maybe few hundred revision, which is actually useless. All those revision posts or pages, because every time you make changes, revision there is registered in the WordPress backend. Okay, this is one of the good what I call control. And heartbeat control, of course, this is a very simple heartbeat control when you are in the backend editing your post or whatever. So WordPress actually by default, I think 15 seconds will actually ping your CPU, so it actually increase your CPU load. So sometimes it's good to actually set your interval to lower or maybe not too higher, so that you actually don't overload your CPU power. Okay, so this is something that should think about. And the last one will be, yeah, there's so many things to talk about. Let me do it fast. Email delivery, basically you can replace the SMTP plugin, mail SMTP. There are so many SMTP plugin in the market. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. But with this, you can actually one plugin have so many multiple plugin. You don't have to actually worry getting more plugin to your WordPress site. Then multiple user role, as usual, you can assign your multiple user role in your backend. For example, you're doing a training website or maybe a RMS site, So this is something that useful. So view admin as a role. So also important in the sense that you want to see what actually the admin looks like, as a login, as one of the non-administrator user role. Okay, last few one is also interesting. For example, password protection, in the sense that sometimes you want to protect your page or your site, from public view, you set a password, it's very simple. Then maintenance mode, I remember there are people who actually buy a special plugin to do that. So you don't have to, you just put in this one and then just toggle it. Then your whole site is actually will show a maintenance modes. Okay, redirect 404 to homepage. This is interesting. I like this one because sometimes you see quite a number of 404 pages at your backend. So it's good to clean that up or maybe to perform a 301 permanent redirect, so that, then the search engine will know that, I mean, all these 404 pages actually are useless, in my opinion. Okay, so for the last one will be the display system summary. So this one is actually will tell you what is in the dashboard widget. Let me say save changes, see whether we can see at the dashboard here. I think it's at the bottom or maybe the other side. Can't remember where is it already. Refresh. Is it here? Yeah, this is the one. System messages. So let's go back to my enhancement here. Okay, guys, I actually gone through pretty fast, on all the other function, because I need to allow time for Ryoku to answer or maybe to demo you the pro version of this ASE. So before I pass the baton to this Leo, let me show you this chart again. Okay, there are many features, 54 of them. So I have this question of a few members ask me, why should I buy a pro version? Cost you money. I just use the ASE free version will do. Yes, actually you can, because a free version also have all these features, 48 features, and you only have pro feature in only have 6. So why should I buy ASE Pro with only 6 Pro features. So with that, I will pass the baton to Leo. So let Leo answer that question. Leo, please, can you share your screen? I can hear you. I can't hear you. Your mic got problem. Yes, cannot hear you. Try again. Yeah, guys. So yesterday when I was doing some what I call a practice session with this Leo, he has this problem. Uh, cannot hear him talking because I have this problem as well because of the microphone is very sensitive. Sometimes it's actually get yeah, he coming. Let's see. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
good. I was damn worried. I cannot hear you.
I don't know why my yeah. All right, so I'm gonna share screen.
Yes, please.
Okay, hi guys. Thanks for the opportunity to be here. Thanks, Albert.
Yeah.
All right, so today I'm going to go through 5 out of 6 of the ASE Pro items. I can't do AV, AVIF uploads because my server doesn't support it. I'm using GridPaint unless I install some extra things on GridPaint lah. So we are going through custom content types, media categories, admin columns manager, code snippets, and import and export. For To summarize, AVIF uploads is actually quite interesting because AVIF is what I call it, more is a smaller file size, right? So you got JPEG, you got WebP, and then you got AVIF. So AVIF is smaller, so you want to speed up your site. That is quite interesting, and it's quite good lah that ASE has it. Okay, so before we continue on, let me show you some screen. So just to give you some background, I've actually run through some competition, some competitors of ASE for the Pro plugins, right? So for custom content types, I've used the Advanced Custom Fields Pro on a regular basis, and also toolset, right? So I will walk you through the pros and cons. For media categories, I use Wicked Folders Pro, right? And for admin columns manager, I use admin columns pro, so I can walk you through the differences. For code snippets, I use Codebox, right? So just that the but to summarize before we continue, I will say that no matter what, ASE Pro is actually a very good buy because not everyone needs the Pro features. That's the summary, right? Not everyone needs a separate plugin with all the extensions, right? So the Pro, ASE Pro with custom content types, media categories, admin columns manager, code snippets, and the import and export of what I call it of the settings are actually is more than enough for most people. So let's run through it. So the first one to look through is custom content type. So we can build custom post types. All right. So I show you. Basically, this is a staging of my own site. Right. So it's not difficult to create a custom post type. Right. All you need to do is you add new. I already added because this is basically my site lah. It's a staging version of my site. Then you can put in stuff like excerpt, featured image, revisions. Depends on what you need, right? Then you can even have REST API. So if you want to use build a web application and pull data from your custom post types, you can. Not impossible. So actually, in general, it's quite good, more than enough for most people. And then you get things like custom taxonomies, which are like custom it's categories, right? So you see your post, you already have post categories, right? So let's say if I do reviews, if I do a lot of food reviews, right, then I want to differentiate the food genre. right? Then I create a custom taxonomy called food type, or Western food, or Chinese food, or Indian food, or whatever, right? That's custom taxonomies. Custom taxonomy's main goal is for us to quickly filter out items. Then custom field groups is for us to do custom fields. So this is also quite interesting. Let me show it to you. Right, I've already created one. I've put it on posts and reviews, right? And I call it ingredient, right? So let's say if you are a chef and you want to have multiple fields, one of them you can put is amount of rice or ingredient or whatever you want to call it. Then you can just put it there, and then it will appear, let's say, on my reviews. Let's say I did this a long time ago. Then at the bottom of it, I can have ingredient here, right? So once I put this up here, once I put an ingredient here, I can actually call this custom field and present it on the custom post type itself, or the regular post. So this is really good. Now the weakness of weakness of this ASE is, while we can do like placements and settings, this is actually more than enough for most people. Of course, if you really need more power, if you really need, and I would say majority of people don't need this, but if you need more power, then when you go to ACF, right? ACF lets you do things like conditions, right? Conditional logic. Show this field if, etc., right? And your field type, you can do a lot more. So it's quite interesting that in ASE, we have repeater fields, which is very nice. This is a very good function because it's one of the functions that people like in ACF. But you have more features here. And in ACF, if you actually need more stuff, you can actually buy your premium add-ons, right? Your add-ons are like stuff like a hook turn and stuff like a ACF extended. So you can do more stuff. But this is for hardcore users. For most people who runs a normal website, all you need is more custom post types, more custom taxonomies, and more custom fields, so that you have more because you have more content. You don't need ACF. So that's the first one, custom content types. Second one we are talking about is media categories. So media categories is not difficult. You can create your categories here, or you can go to your media library, and then you can create a category by just clicking on something on the plus button. So let's say I create a new category, best food. Sorry, I'm a foodie, so I like to talk about food. That's why I'm asking Albert when can go makan again. Right. So best food, we just drag it there. Then we drag this here. All right. Then we drag, okay, let's say you drag all these things there. And then we need to just click. And this is very interesting because if you don't have a plugin to manage your media library, sometimes it's very, very messy, right? Let's say you've got a lot of events, a lot of things, then you want to have something to categorize it. This is good for most people. What is better, and I'm sure Wibowo was hearing this, it's more powerful with wicked folders, but you don't need it. You don't need it. So if you just a bit of more, you can even enable folders for pages. And then when you go to the pages, I have my folders here, right? But do you need this? Not necessary. That is only if you have a lot of pages. But I think with a matter of time, Wibowo is most probably gonna do it for the other custom post types, right? But it's not there yet but it's already a very good job because ASE is very new and it'll take time. All right, the next thing we are talking about is admin columns manager. So we can put in things like you can drag, you can even edit like, okay, I want this to be 30% of the 30% of the width, right? I can add in new stuff. Then, yep, I think that's it. So I can adding things that I want. I want permalinks. Okay, let's say I want permalinks. Then I just save it. Then I can view all the posts, for example, and then I can see this, right? So this is based on what was done, right? So this is it helps you manage uh, your admin columns really well. If you really need power, and I hope one day this will happen, is we get in uh, more power like admin columns pro, but I know it takes time. So admin columns pro, one thing that we can do is we can do inline editing. Means if I want to remove a page, an image, replace an image, I can just remove it there, add a new one, right on the spot. It's done. And this is good for bulk editing. I can even pull in custom field. This is a custom field, but again, not necessary for everyone. Then the next one we're looking for is code snippets. So if you just need to upload some code snippets, right? Let's say run a blog, run a website, and then a company website, and you want to put in live chat, then you put in a JavaScript snippet, or to just modify certain things on your site. Not just insert header and footer, but let's say you want to just modify certain things on your site, and somebody tells you, oh, just insert this piece of code, right? So you can insert some JavaScript codes here, and they let you JavaScript CSS. They'll just let you upload it as inline footer. I think this is really good. And for PHP, you need to define it on PHP level, right? So PHP, you need to define it, right? So you see plugin condition of your code is fine grained, proper condition. So this is more than enough for most people. If you do need more power, and maybe this will come one day, then you get something like CodeBox where you get stuff like SCSS less. You can do more stuff and you can do conditions, right? But do you need this? Again, I'll say most of the time for most websites that I build, and I build websites on a very regular basis, almost every day, uh, I don't even use some of these features. I just need a code manager to upload stuff, so I don't need this, right? And the final one is the import and export of. So let's say I export the settings. Okay, then I'm going to turn this all off. So this is very good. Let's say if you have multiple websites that you are managing and you don't want to go one by one and enable toggle which module, then you can do this. You can just save the changes. So you can export everything. Like you can export the settings like what I did just now, and then you can go to the next one and you just import it in, right? Import ASE settings. There it's all here again. So this is really powerful. It's well thought of. So I'm done with the Pro. Do you want me to talk about the WP Extended, Albert?
Yeah, you can actually compare because WP Extended, I can't remember the pricing, but I think it's more expensive. If I'm not wrong, they launched a few years or few months back. I think
About 2
few
months.
months.
Yeah.
So I never use it, so I don't know. But Leo actually is a user, so he will be able to tell you what is actually best.
Correct. So I have WP Extended here. So basically, I run through the features, right? So in general, ASE and WP Extended are like brothers.
Brothers,
Yeah, they are quite similar, but not the same. Like brothers from the same mother, right? Uh,
different
so
mother.
yeah, different mother. Sorry. So you get stuff. So these are the stuff that ASE has that WP Extended doesn't have, like custom content types, media categories, AVIF uploads, custom navigation, auto publish posts, clean up admin bar, clean up admin notices, hide admin bar, wider admin menu, right? Extended is coming up with admin columns manager. Then you don't have stuff like these tables, change login URL, site identity, all this login logout, right? Custom body class, app tags. I don't use this. Manage robots tags, right? Disable comments, disable feeds. I usually use this on both matters, right? Disable smaller components, and so on and so forth lah. So what WP Extended has stuff like post type switcher. I think this if we can have this on ASE, it'd be really good because I use this all the time. I install a plugin just to switch post types, right? Duplicate admin menu, so you can duplicate if you got multiple menus based on different people. Plugin and team rollback. So let's say if you update a plugin and it crashes, you can actually roll back, right? Pixel tag manager. That is if you don't have a pixel manager, right? Last user login. So you can see, okay, who logged in. Maybe Vijay logged in and changed something on the site. Then like, okay, I know, right? And user switching, I also like this because sometimes when you work with membership plugins and you need to switch users in order to see what's going on, then you have user switching. And user role editor means, so in ASE, what you can do is you can assign user roles with the option, but we cannot edit the user role. We can't add new user role. So with Extended, we can add user roles, but this is coming soon. And to be frank, I do use role editors for certain sites, right? So in general, I think, yeah, I'm torn in between, but I think both are really good plugins. And if you have a choice, actually, if you are looking to buy a lifetime one, there's only one ASE. Maybe Extended is no longer a lifetime, so get yourself ASE before the price goes up. Should be soon.
The price will go up after 31st of December. But now we have 15% discount using our download silo code. So it's the best time to buy. Don't wait, because I was talking to founder Wibowo. He say 21st of November will be the last day for the discount. So guys, if you think that you want to really do buy a pro version, go ahead. But anyway, the free version is already very, very good. So I mean, a lot of people can tell you that. So I mean, it's free. Go and check it out. So see whether you like it or not. Then you still have time to actually buy it. Okay, so guys, I think we have done our job, and yeah, question and answer time. So this will take long. So before we go to the question and answer, but I'm not worried because I have founders promise that he will actually come back and answer all the question that is not answered. So don't worry, can continue to ask your question even after this session. So he will be here to answer all the question. So before I go to the giveaway, so I've actually put out the link for the giveaway prizes. Please participate. We have maybe 20 over people here, 24, 23. So I see most of the people already put in your name. So don't worry, we'll spin that later. Okay, let me do show you something first. Okay, not here. Yeah, somebody was actually, I can't remember the name. So you're asking me whether this plugin is affect the speed of the website. And this is a very important question. So of course, I have not tested the website, using a proper test, but this the WP Hive actually have tested this ASE plugin, and this is the verdict. Okay, so the verdict is 5-star, 5-star. And most of the things are actually very, very good in the sense that minimal impact on memory usage, on page speed, PHP error, JavaScript. You can actually go to there, go to this website, wphive.com, put in the search of ASE, then you can see the report over here. So this is the test report, so to say. You can actually go through it and check for yourself. And from what I heard from other people as well, I mean, my good friend Rohani is using it in 30 of his site, so he also very happy with this ASE Pro as well as ASE Free. So for page speed, affected 0.05 second, I think is very minimal. And memory usage is only 200 over KB, so it's actually very good. So I'm not going to go into detail of what is the test result. You can actually go back to this WP Hive and check that. And one question that is also asked is actually by who is this guy, Wibowo, So he actually have okay, let me go to the details. So this is his website, bobo.io. So he's Indonesian, my neighbor, I'm from Malaysia, is from Indonesia. He stay in not in Jakarta, I think, but maybe in Java Island. So this is the latest Variable Inspector Pro plugin that he what they call coded. So I'm not a coder, so sometimes the thing that he write I cannot understand. Excuse me. So, but then from my interaction with him, he's very humble, and he actually say that even though you don't buy the pro version, just try to use the ASE free version. He wants feedback. He will try to do the best. That's why he give 48 what they call free features, and 8 of them actually include some pro features. So it's very, very generous. He can actually replace so many plugins that you are using. So we like to support this kind of founder, to be frank. So let's see what is his face look like. Yeah, this is the guy. Okay, there's an interview in this website, wp-content.co, and this is name. So you can read it, this interview is in May 11. So this is his what they call interview transcript or whatever, or post. So just let you know. Okay, guys, let me go back to my. I have to unshare this screen because this is hold on, get complicated. Okay, guys, let me see. We have quite a number of questions, Okay, let me start a question, then we can know what are the what I call this. Okay, that's why I was trying to put it. Okay, Ryan, you're asking that the speed issue. So actually put up the WP Hive what I call website. You can actually check it. So from my own testing, from other people comment, so you can also see that the impact is very minimal. So even though it's actually a one plugin consists of 54 modules, so it's well coded, I would say. So let's say there are some question about the speed. Okay, never mind. So guys, we have this what do you call this giveaway ready. We have few prizes to be won. Let me show you what are the prizes. Hold on. Get very complicated now. Okay, so 3 giveaway prizes. One is 3 site, one is 10 site, the other one is 25 site. So today we're going to draw 2 prizes randomly using view of name, 3 site and 10 site solo license. And for the last prize, 25 site team license, which actually have the pro version. So please give us a more feedback in the content in our post there, and we will decide later, a few days later, who is a winner. So this will only for people who actually participated in our Facebook Live. So if you are not participated, we won't count you to consider you as a winner for this last prize, 25 site lifetime deal. Okay, let's move to the question. There are so many questions. I hope we can answer all. Okay, this question is Andy Lim. Yeah, I will remember reading that. HCFM. So, Leo, maybe you should can answer that. Basically, this is the code snippet kind of a not the code snippet manager. Is more like a, a tag,
Header footer code manager.
Yeah. Header footer code manager. Correct.
Can it replace? I believe so because yeah, I believe so. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. I actually use this as well because I think HFCM is free, if I'm not wrong. Or maybe it's not free. I'm not because there are uh, so many what do you call this code manager. So I'm not sure, Andy. Okay, so this one with the duplicate feature, you can create a format or layout of a page and then just save it on the unpublished post. Then the duplicate can each time you want to create a new post or have the same exact format and use a media exchanger to change the. Is that correct? I guess that is correct because it's actually duplicate uh, all the content inside, except the file name because there will be a new file name. It's just like any duplicator as far as I understand. So
So can I add an input?
yes.
Yes, under custom code, there is an option for insert head, body, footer code. So I think that can help you replace the HFCM. Yes. Yeah. Can I share the screen? I'll just show you quickly.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, please share your screen. Not coming.
I lost audio for some reason.
No, I can't. I don't see your screen.
Yeah, I can hear you now. So
Okay,
I'm
yes,
sharing
coming.
this. So here under custom code, this option is there. So
Mm-hmm.
this will, I think this will help you replace a lot of functionality from HFC. Stopping this, yeah.
No, your share
Uh,
screen is gone. Are you sharing it or you're taking it up purposely?
I shared it. I think there's a problem with the sharing it. I shared it, but yeah. Well, please go ahead, Anand.
Okay, now maybe okay. Ryan work equally well with Elementor and WordPress blog. Yes, of course. I mean, you work with any team, also with the blogs as well. So this Mohan, you think they work with any team Avada? Of course, I didn't test with Avada team, but then it's supposed to work with any team, So if it doesn't work, then you can actually write a support ticket or ask the founder. But so far, I don't hear any people complain about that. Okay, right. Effect on speed is always the main question. Yes, we have answered that. Okay, Stephen Moore, external link. There are two type of what they call the. You can actually open it on a new tab or on the page or in a post. It's up to you. You can actually set it there because normally you can actually set it in the editor as well. I mean the common editor, editor in the WordPress. But then you have to go through inside, then right click. So okay, you will open in a new tab, that kind of thing. But here is only one toggle. Then you actually done it. So it's quite simple. Okay, can image upload control WebP conversion feature possible replace stop pixel plugin? How about quality of picture afterwards? Okay, who want to answer this? Leo?
Image upload WebP conversion feature possibly replace short pixel plugin. To be frank, I've not used the WebP conversion feature yet. But if you ask me, I'll say it really depends on how much performance you want. Converting to WebP as a plugin versus using a dedicated service that does compression and optimization of the image. I think it can replace, but it might not perform as well as Sharp Pixel. But if you're on a budget, or your client's on a budget and say, hey, I got no money for maintenance, then okay, just use this, more than enough. That's my take lah.
I would say that for conversion to what they call to WebP, short pixel technically can actually do the job, but that is also on the pro version of the short pixel, and it costs money, but in terms of credits, So as Leo say, I myself have not actually used a WebP in my site as well, so I actually can't answer that, So, but I believe it can be done. But then I will say, Short Pixel Pro have a lot more function, basically have a lot more function, than this, So that is where you have to be aware of, Okay. Next, media organization. Can we have subfolder inside regular folder? I don't think so, right? Subfolder. I don't think so. It could be a what they call a maybe could be a feature request for founder.
Actually, you can.
You
Actually,
can, is it?
Yeah, you can have a parent media category. Then
No, it's subfolder. Is it
yeah,
subfolder of a name
yeah,
folder?
you can.
Okay,
You can. Let me
that
test.
would be good.
Let's give me a moment to.
Can you share your screen? You are testing it.
Can 1 minute. Let me share screen. Let's see whether this works.
Okay,
I think this
coming up.
works, but let's see whether this works. So, Indian food. So I call this Indian food. Okay, because I like my Indian food, right? So parent category is
That's
best
nice
food.
to hear.
I like. If you are in KL, you should try Kans. Kans is authentic Indian food. The owner brings in the chefs from India, so it's really good. But it's not cheap.
Hey,
Right.
Leo,
So
Vijay is from India, lah.
yeah. So when Vijay come to Malaysia, then I'll bring him for Chinese food. Because
Definitely, I'll come sometime.
Okay, so let's move to the next question.
so best food,
Oh, you
yeah.
want?
Indian
Okay,
food.
yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Indian food. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Okay. You can have subcategories.
Okay,
All right.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Let's stop.
So, Faiz Musa, I'm looking for a plugin to create blog page menu in the footer. I think that should be possible, but I have not tested it lah at the footer.
Blog page menu on the footer. I don't understand the question.
Okay, maybe you're talking about activation. It's very simple, Amil. When you download the free version, it's actually the same version for the Pro. But if you don't have a license, you cannot activate the Pro features, the 6 Pro features. Other than that, everything is the same. Okay, let me show you. Okay, this is the Pro version. Okay, for example, Pro version, you have content, custom type, media category, and AVIF upload. So for the free version, this is in the free version, you don't have the content custom type, and others Pro version. So it's actually the same version, for both. So very simple. So you don't have to actually to have Pro to in order to work. Don't have to have a basic version to work for the Pro, because some plugin there you must have two plugin in order to work for Pro. But here no, it's only one plugin. So go website see. Okay, this is explain. Okay, Ryan, I was talking to you. So our Sifu here, Leo, as you explained, what is the advantages and also disadvantages, not advantage, the overlapping features in Extended Pro as well as also the WASE. So what does clean up admin bar do? Oh, this is very simple. Vijay, you want to demo one more time?
Yes, I can.
You have to share your screen.
Yes, sharing the screen.
Okay.
Yes, can you see the screen?
Hold on, let me share. Yeah.
Yes. So yes, so this was a header footer I was talking about. So under custom code, there is a option to insert head, body, and footer code. So this was a header footer. And coming to admin interface, so there's a cleanup admin bar. So we have different options here. This admin bar, we can customize this admin bar. For example, if we want to remove this WordPress logo, just select this, and I want to remove this comments and updates counterlink, which I feel it's not needed, and also this howdy that's coming up. So I'm just saving this, and you see it's now gone and it's much more cleaner. Yeah. So simple functionality, but I think it kind of makes everything much more clean
Mhm.
and much more usable, especially when you want to show it to non-technical clients. I think a lot of cleaning up the admin bar which they don't need and stuff, it's going to be very helpful.
Yeah. Actually, I don't like this the WordPress howdy. That's stupid. To me, it's a very stupid kind of. Every time you open up, it's a howdy, my name. So I don't like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that
I
is
think they are having that from the from the beginning, I think so. So
okay. Next question is Ryan. Is a pro version white label? I don't think so because it doesn't show your company name. But because this licensing is go through freemius, I mean that is not the best licensing system. So you actually install in your client if you're doing a agency or the team version, then you can activate or deactivate it in your dashboard. I mean in your licensing dashboard. So this is how it works. But it doesn't. I don't think it's a white label. No. So okay, so Maria, Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, Google Tag, or whatever code that you want to do for tracking purposes, yeah, you can add it in the head or in the body. So it's quite simple. I don't understand this. Are you monitoring this in addition to it during the live feed? Oh, you're step ahead where you are commenting from this, what they call, YouTube. So yes, it's happened. It's actually can see your comment. What happened when, okay, not Nguyen from Vietnam. So what happened when we uninstall ASE after we adjust some feature? This question is still effective. What do you mean by that?
So I think he's asking whether what happens when we uninstall ASE after we adjust some features. I think if you disable ASE, right, then of
No,
course these features won't be
yeah,
activated anymore lah. So that shouldn't be a problem. But the speed shouldn't be an issue as well.
yeah. The speed is not affected a lot. I will say, based on the WP have, but you can test it. Just test it on your website, then you see whether the speed is affected.
Can I just say something? If
Yes.
speed is an issue, the bigger problem, the main thing to look at is to get a proper server and get a better page builder. Don't go on Elementor and then have so many heavy images, right? So I think those two will help speed up your site. Then have proper CDN, things like they'll optimize your speed. These are low hanging fruits. A plugin that is well coded should not and will not make your site slow. So you can have 100 plugins that are well coded and your site will still be fast. Or you can have one plugin. Let's say lah, if I'm a newbie, I create one plugin, Albert uses it. That one plugin can slow down Albert's site because it can go really slowly because of the coding. Right. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. This is some comment. Important plugin. Mabel say a lot of features. Yes. Excellent plugin. Bravo developer. Yes. Okay, Ryan. Yeah, if they incorporate 2FA, then it will be quite good. But then I would say that work fans will not be out of business because of this. Wordfence is actually very solid kind of a security plugin, So I myself use a free version, it helped me a lot, So, but then, as you say, some of the security features here is actually a starting point, So if you want more serious security features, you have to buy a security plugin, that kind of thing. That's my stand. Okay. Speed is concerned. Yeah, that is already answer. Limit login attempt at IP ban will be more helpful. IP ban, of course, you can do it in most of the security plugin, definitely. But I'm not sure whether will the founder add this in or not. So many attempts, just not sure how to release it. Sometimes one office with a lot of user, one user getting blocked cause another user. Oh, this one, I'm not sure. Maybe I leave it to the founder to answer. Okay. So this question is nice. So any two of the speaker can help me to answer that. Can ASE stop and keep only one version of the image? No, right? No, I don't think so. Okay, maybe founder can answer that. We hope. Okay, Charles from Singapore. This is like WP policeman. Ryan find a use case for that, revision control, database cleaner. But of course, a database cleaner do a lot more other things, So, but then revision control is only one thing, So as I said just now, when I first started WordPress, like a few hundred version, So that actually slowed down my my WordPress speed. I didn't know until I found out it's much later, That kind of things, Okay, so I think we should stop now, Leo and Vijay. We go to the what they call giveaway prize, because if we continue, there will be another half an hour because there's so many questions unanswered yet. So hopefully, founder will come back, or maybe later we see how we can answer all these questions. Okay, guys. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let me do my work here. Leo or Vijay, just talk to the patient, just talk to the audience, and while I'm doing the giveaway views of name.
Hi everyone.
Hi, all.
I think this is a good plugin, and it's a good opportunity for you to buy it on while it's still at an affordable price. And Wibowo has proven himself to be responsive. Let's say if there's a bug, right, and also to be very receptive to ideas. So I think it's a good opportunity, uh, and uh, and it's a well coded plugin. That's the main thing. So you won't make a mistake by buying it.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, let me put up all the names here. As usual, I will check any repeated names. Hopefully, there's none. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll spin two times, so two winner will win the one side and the three side, and the third winner, the 25 side, we will leave it for. We encourage you to put more comment and put more thoughtful suggestion or whatever in the same thread here. Then we will announce the winner later, few days later. Okay, guys. Let's go to pick the winner by random. Okay, are you ready, guys? One side winner is here. Oh, Iran Soa or Mohan.
And so,
Mohan, you lost by a hairpin, a hairline, Congratulations, Iran Shoa. Are you there to claim your prize? If not, we will spin again, Please type your name.
I think he's here. I think.
You forgot to type your name. You say that's thanks all. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, but I see your name, so don't worry. Okay, so this is the first winner, one side. So let's move to the second one. I will just sprint. Let's go. Dustin. Dustin from America. Dustin, are you there? This is the three side. Three side. Dustin calling one. Justin Turgis. Yes, you are here.
Yeah.
Our faithful member.
Congrats.
Congrats, congrats. Okay, guys. Two winners, three side. Iransoa, one side. So congratulations. We will announce the winner after we got the 25 winners after a few days. Okay, guys. Thank you for your participation. And I promise that the founder will come back and answer all the other questions. Hopefully. And if you still have any question or whatever, feel free to ask in the chat. And based on that, we also try to give away the 35 site winner based on your suggestion, your feedback, or whatever. Okay, guys, go for it. And we would like to say thank you to everybody. And also, without forgetting to thank our two good friends, Vijay, Anand, Krishnan Vasudevan. His name is his full name. Okay, Leo Ko, our good friend from Wordpress Malaysia. He's a well-respected Wordpress guy in Malaysia. And before we forget, I would like to give some what I call a positive recommendation of these two guys. Vijay is actually based in India, in Tamil Nadu. So he has digital agencies, and he called himself a growth, what I call digital consultant, a growth hacker. So same for Leo. Leo is also a growth hacker. So I always laugh at those growth hackers. There are a lot of growth hacker in the market. So all they do is, I'm a guru. I will tell you what to do, that kind of thing. So no, I'm not meaning you all are not there. So, but then these people are actually solid guys. If you need any help, they are willing to come to your help. So especially, Leo is a web developer, and he study WordPress. Actually, he like WordPress. He eat, breathe, and I don't know what to do with WordPress. Okay, so Vijay is a very well-rounded digital marketer, in SEO, in what they call advertisement, in chat, AI. He knows everything. To be frank. Okay, before we go, these two special guests, you have anything to tell the audience, or anything you want to tell them?
Thank you so much, Albert, for having me here. And also, yeah, thank you. So, I've been with the group for nearly 2 to 3 years, 2 years now, more than 2 years, and I've been enjoying your seminar. So it's nice to be here on the live. So thank you. And the tool, I think it's very nice. Even with the free version, a lot of features are there. I think everybody should definitely try it out, at least the free version, and decide if they want the pro version. Thank you.
Okay.
Leo?
Thanks for the privilege of being here. Thanks for being able to try out the plugin. I think it's an amazing plugin by Wibowo. Don't miss a chance of getting it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you guys. Before I forget, I would like to also wish what you call the Indian Hindu faith, especially they are actually going to celebrate Deepavali or Diwali in short, in their respective countries. So hopefully you have a good holiday and also enjoy your what you call get together with your family member and friends. So happy Diwali.
Happy
And with
Diwali
this,
too.
I will say
Happy
goodbye
Diwali.
and see you again in the next Facebook Live or giveaway. Thank you. Bye bye.